Once upon a time, in a lush and lively forest, there lived a wise little squirrel named Sammy. Sammy had soft, bushy fur and bright, sparkling eyes that glistened like two shiny acorns. He was known throughout the forest for his clever ways and kindness to all the creatures. One sunny morning, Sammy was busy collecting acorns when he heard a faint cry coming from the nearby bushes. Curious, he scurried over to find a tiny frightened bunny named Benny. Benny had lost his way and was now all alone in the big, intimidating forest. Sammy smiled warmly at Benny and said, "Don't worry, little friend. I'll help you find your way home." With that, Sammy took Benny's paw and began to lead him through the forest. As they walked, Sammy shared stories of the forest, teaching Benny about the various animals and the importance of working together. He told him about the mighty oak tree that provided shelter and acorns for everyone, and the clear, sparkling stream where all the animals came to drink. They encountered many animals during their journey, each one stopping to greet Sammy and Benny. Sammy introduced Benny to a wise old owl who shared his knowledge of the stars, a kind-hearted deer who taught them about sharing, and a playful squirrel family who demonstrated the joy of friendship. As the sun started to set, Sammy and Benny reached Benny's home. Benny's family was overjoyed to see him, and they thanked Sammy for his kindness and wisdom. Sammy waved goodbye to Benny and his family, knowing that he had made a new friend. The little squirrel returned to his own cozy nest, feeling content and happy. As he lay down to sleep, he thought about the day's events. Sammy understood that sharing knowledge and helping others was a gift that kept on giving. He had not only helped Benny find his way home, but also shared valuable lessons about unity and kindness. The moral of the story is that wisdom, kindness, and helping others can lead to meaningful friendships and a sense of contentment. Just as Sammy, kids can learn the importance of being helpful and compassionate, and how these qualities can bring joy to their own lives and to the lives of those around them.
Once upon a time, deep in the jungle, there was a tiger who hunted for his dinner day and night. The rest of the animals lived in fear of the tiger because he was the biggest and most powerful animal of them all. Day and night, they feared that they would be hunted down and gobbled up by the big, fierce tiger. The antelope were scared, the pigs were scared, even the monkeys were scared, but nothing could be done about the fierce tiger. The only animal who was not scared of the big, fierce tiger was the clever rabbit. He lived in a burrow beneath the ground and only came out for food when he was sure that the tiger was asleep and the jungle was safe. But the rabbit was also kind and generous, and he felt sorry for the animals of the jungle that were forced to live in fear of the tiger. One evening, all of the animals were gathered together at the meeting place. "What can we do about the tiger?" asked the monkeys. "We're a bit tired of being scared," said the pigs. It was then that the clever rabbit stood up in front of all the animals and said, "I shall deal with the tiger. You leave him to me, and very soon we shall all be safe again." The animals were very grateful to the rabbit, but they did not believe that such a small creature could help them get rid of the big, fierce tiger. "You are only small," they said. "What can you do against a big, strong, fierce tiger?" "Just you wait and see," said the clever rabbit, and he hopped off towards the tiger's house deep in the jungle. When the clever rabbit got to the tiger's house, he was very scared, but also very determined that he would help the other animals. "I have come to tell you," the clever rabbit said in his bravest voice, "that there is a bigger and fiercer tiger than you in the jungle." "That is impossible," roared the tiger. "I am the biggest and fiercest tiger of them all, and I will gobble you up right now to prove it." "But I am telling the truth," said the clever rabbit. "This tiger captured my brother and warned me that he would be back to challenge any animal who thought that they were bigger and stronger than he was." "Show me where he is," demanded the tiger, "and we shall see who is the biggest and fiercest of them all." "If I show you where the other tiger is," said the rabbit, "do you promise not to gobble me or my brother up?" "I promise," said the tiger. And so the rabbit and the tiger set off together, walking through the jungle. After a while, the rabbit flopped to the ground and pretended that he was too tired to carry on. "I'm very tired," he said. "Will you carry me, please?" The tiger agreed to carry the clever rabbit with his big paws, so they carried on through the jungle. It was not long before the tiger and the clever rabbit reached a small clearing in the jungle where there was a very deep well with water at the bottom. The tiger that is bigger and fiercer than you lives in the bottom of that well, said the clever rabbit. And he has your brother? Asked the tiger. Yes, he does, but you must not gobble us up because you promised. The tiger just smiled and crept slowly towards the edge of the deep well. When he reached the edge of the well, he looked down into the water below and thought that he saw a tiger holding a rabbit in its paws. Now you must keep your promise and rescue my brother, said the clever rabbit. I shall do no such thing, roared the tiger. I shall gobble you and your brother up, and I shall fight the tiger that challenges me in my own jungle. But as soon as the big tiger had said this, the clever rabbit jumped off the tiger's paws. The tiger did not realize that he was looking down at his own reflection in the water at the bottom of the well. The fierce tiger jumped into the well, thinking that he was attacking the other tiger. But instead of another tiger waiting at the bottom of the well, he found only cold water. The big, fierce tiger struggled and splashed in the water but could find no way out. You may be big and strong, said the clever rabbit, but I am the cleverest. When the rabbit returned to the meeting place, he told the rest of the animals that he had trapped the fierce tiger down the well. Now you can all live without being scared of being gobbled up, the clever rabbit said. The animals were very happy and very grateful to the clever rabbit, and that night there was a big celebration, because at last the jungle was safe from the big, fierce tiger.
Once there were two friends going through forest. Being in forest, they knew that there is danger of being attacked by dangerous animal in the forest, so they decided to keep close to each other and promise to remain united even if they get in dangerous situation. Suddenly, while they were on their way, they saw a very large bear approaching them. Both friends got scared, but instead of staying with each other, one of the friends at once climbed to a nearby tree, leaving the other one behind. Other friend didn't know how to climb and was left on ground. He did quick thinking and he lay down on the ground breathlessly and pretended to be a dead man. The bear came near laying man and then smelt near ear and left the place because bears don't eat dead bodies. Now after the bear left friend on tree, came down and asked his friend on ground, "What did bear said in your ears?" Friend replied, "The bear advised me not to believe a false friend." Moral of the story: true friend is the one who always supports and stands by you in any situation.